My beloved child, I see you. In the quiet moments of your deepest doubts and in the long nights of your weariness, I am with you. I know the weight you carry, the silent prayers you whisper when no one is listening, and the moments you question if you can go on. Let me tell you this, you are not alone. Not for one single moment have you walked this path without my presence. Even now, I walk beside you, guiding your steps with a love that is unshakable and eternal. I know it may not feel like it at times, but every tear you've shed has been seen, and every cry of your heart has reached my ears. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit, Psalm 34:18. Your pain is not overlooked, and it is not without purpose. The struggles you face are not meaningless. Just as a gardener tends to the soil, preparing it for growth, I am working in your life, even in this season of difficulty. The pain you feel, the questions you wrestle with, and the burdens you bear are all part of a transformation that is unfolding. Trust me, my beloved, for I am doing something beautiful in you, even if you cannot yet see it. I understand the weariness that threatens to overwhelm you. The world can be harsh, and the journey can feel long and uncertain. But know this, I have not left you to walk it alone. I am your strength when you feel weak, your peace when the storm rages, and your light when the way seems dark. Do not fear, for I am with you, do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand, Isaiah 41:10. Be patient, my child. The answers you seek, the peace you long for, they are coming. My timing is not your timing, but it is perfect. Every delay, every seeming setback, is part of a greater plan. Trust in the process, even when it feels slow, for I am not finished with you yet. Like gold refined in fire, your faith is being strengthened, and your spirit is being prepared for something greater than you can imagine. And as you wait, lean into me. Bring your doubts, your fears, and your questions to my feet. You do not need to have all the answers, you only need to trust that I do. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest, Matthew 11:28. Let me be your rest, your refuge, and your comfort in this time of uncertainty. This journey you are on is not without purpose. Every step, every challenge, and every triumph is part of a story I am writing in your life, a story of redemption, hope, and unshakable love. The road may not always be easy, but it is leading you to a place of peace and blessing, a place where my promises will be fulfilled. Take heart, my beloved. You are stronger than you know because I am within you, and I am greater than anything you face. Hold on to the hope that I am working all things for your good, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. Trust in me, for I am the author of your story, and I have written it with love. This is not the end of your journey, it is only a chapter. The next part of your story will unfold in ways that reveal my faithfulness, my provision, and my unending love for you. Hold on, my child, for the best is yet to come. Peace, joy, and restoration are on the horizon. You are never alone, and you are deeply, eternally loved. The story continues with a promise of hope, one step at a time. My dear child, I know the questions that linger in your heart, the why and how much longer that seem to echo without answer. It's hard to see the purpose in pain, the reason behind waiting, and the light in seasons of darkness. But I want you to know that every moment of your life is in my hands. Nothing is wasted, not a tear, not a prayer, not even the silent battles you fight within yourself. Your struggles are shaping you. Just as the potter carefully molds clay, I am shaping you into something more beautiful and purposeful than you can yet imagine. Yes, the process may feel uncomfortable, even painful, but trust me when I say it is necessary. I see the masterpiece you are becoming, even while you only see the unfinished work. Remember, we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Ephesians 2:10. You are my masterpiece, and I am not finished with you. Do not mistake silence for absence, my beloved. I hear every cry, every sigh, every whispered plea. I know the weariness that weighs on your heart, the moments you've thought, I can't do this anymore. But I am here, closer than your next breath, and I am carrying you when you feel you cannot take another step. I have always been here, and I always will be. There is purpose in this season, even though it may feel hidden from your view. Like seeds buried deep in the earth, growth is happening beneath the surface. You may not see the fruit yet, but it will come in its time. Trust that I am cultivating something extraordinary within you, something that will not only bless your life but also touch the lives of others in ways you cannot yet fathom. Your story, with all its struggles and victories, will be a beacon of hope to someone else. Lean into me when the road feels long. Let me bear the weight of your burdens, for my shoulders are strong, and my love for you is endless. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Bring your pain, your doubts, and your questions to me. You don't have to carry them alone. Let me exchange your heaviness for my peace, your despair for my hope, and your weakness for my strength. Do not be afraid to rest in me, my child. The world may tell you to push harder, to strive endlessly, to fix everything yourself, but I call you to rest. Rest is not failure, it is trust. It is an act of faith to pause, to breathe, and to allow me to work in ways you cannot. In your stillness, I am moving. In your waiting, I am working. In your surrender, I am victorious. And know this, nothing you face is too big for me. The mountains that seem insurmountable, the storms that rage around you, the valleys that seem endless, I am greater than them all. You are not meant to conquer these alone. I go before you, I stand beside you, and I protect you from behind. The Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. Let me fight for you, my beloved. This journey you're on may feel overwhelming, but it is leading somewhere beautiful. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the fulfillment of my promises for your life. Hold on to hope, for the dawn always follows the night, and my mercies are new every morning. There is so much more ahead for you, more than you can ask, think, or imagine. Take heart, dear one. Trust that I am with you in every moment, guiding your steps, strengthening your spirit, and preparing a future full of joy and peace. The story of your life is far from over, and I am writing it with love and purpose. Rest in the assurance that my plans for you are good, and I will see you through this season. The next part of your journey is unfolding, and I am with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I see your weariness, the way it presses down on you like an unrelenting weight. I know how the uncertainty can cloud your heart, making it hard to move forward. But I want you to know this, you are never walking alone. Each step you take, I am beside you, guiding you, lifting you, and sustaining you. Even when you cannot feel me, I am there, closer than you realize. I understand the ache of waiting, the moments when you feel like life is standing still while the world rushes past. It's hard, isn't it, to trust in what you cannot yet see? But remember, my timing is perfect, and every delay, every pause, has a reason. I am not withholding goodness from you. I am preparing you for it, shaping your heart so that when the blessings come, you'll be ready to receive them fully. Let me remind you of a truth you can cling to: you are loved, not because of what you've done or haven't done, but simply because you are mine. You were created with care, crafted with intention, and I delight in you. Even in your struggles, even in your doubts, my love for you does not waver. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases, his mercies never come to an end, they are new every morning. Lamentations 3:22-23. Each day is a fresh start, a new opportunity to rest in my love and grace. Do not despise these moments of challenge, my child. They are refining you, strengthening you, and teaching you to lean on me in ways you never have before. I know it's hard to see the purpose in your pain, but trust me when I say there is beauty on the other side of it. Just as gold is purified in fire, your spirit is being refined to shine brighter than ever before. The struggles you face now are not the end of your story, they are chapters that lead to triumph. When you feel like giving up, remember this: I am your source of strength. You don't have to carry this alone. Lay your burdens at my feet, and let me renew you. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, they will run and not grow weary, they will walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. You may feel tired now, but the strength I give is limitless, and I will sustain you through every trial. I am not asking you to have all the answers, to fix everything on your own, or to pretend that you're fine when you're not. I am asking you to trust me, even when it's hard. Trust that I see what you cannot, that I am working in ways you don't yet understand. Trust that I am weaving together all things, yes, even the painful, confusing, and uncertain things, for your ultimate good. The road may be winding, but it is leading somewhere beautiful. Take heart, dear one, because the promise of peace and joy is not a distant dream, it is a certainty. Even now, as you wait, I am working behind the scenes. Your prayers are not unheard. Your cries are not ignored. Every word you've spoken to me, every silent plea, has reached my heart. I hold them all, and I am responding, even if you can't yet see how. And in those moments when the path feels too dark, when you wonder if you've taken a wrong turn, remember this: I am the light that guides you. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Psalm 119:105. You don't need to see the entire journey at once. Just take the next step in faith, knowing that I am leading you. Your story is not over, my child. It is still unfolding, and the pages yet to be written are filled with hope, joy, and purpose. Trust that I am with you now, just as I will be in the days to come. You are walking toward a future filled with my promises, a future I have lovingly prepared for you. Hold on, my beloved. This chapter is not the conclusion. The next part of your journey will reveal the fruits of your endurance, the blessings of your trust, and the joy that comes from walking hand in hand with me. We're not finished yet. My precious one. I see your heart growing weary as you navigate this season. It feels long, doesn't it? The questions linger, the answers seem just out of reach, and the weight of the unknown bears heavily on your shoulders. But let me tell you something you need to hear again: this waiting, this struggle, is not wasted. It is sacred ground, a part of your journey where I am doing some of my most important work. You may not see it yet, but there is a strength being born in you, a resilience that is forged not in comfort, but in perseverance. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of trust in the unseen is shaping you into someone who reflects my love more clearly. You are becoming, even now, the person I've always intended you to be. And, beloved, I am so proud of you. I know it can feel as though you're standing still, but trust me, you're not. You're growing roots, deep and strong, in my presence. Roots that will hold you steady when the storms come. Roots that will draw life from my living waters, even in the driest seasons. This growth may be invisible to you now, but it is happening, and it is vital. Just as a seed in the dark soil pushes downward before it breaks through into the light, so too is your spirit preparing to bloom. You've wondered if I've forgotten you. You've whispered those words when no one else was around. But hear this now and let it take root in your soul: I will never forget you. See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Isaiah 49:16. You are not just a passing thought to me, you are my beloved, known and cherished beyond measure. Every detail of your life matters to me, your joys, your sorrows, your dreams, and your disappointments. Even the struggles you face have a purpose. I know they don't feel like blessings now, but they are a part of my plan to strengthen you and prepare you for what's ahead. The pain, as much as it hurts, will not be wasted. I am redeeming it all. The moments of doubt, the times when you've questioned my plan, these, too, are being worked into something beautiful. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose, Romans 8:28. There will come a day, my child, when you will look back on this season and see my fingerprints all over it. You will see how I carried you, how I guided you, and how I turned even the hardest moments into stepping stones towards something greater. For now, you must trust the process, even when it's hard. Trust that I am doing a new thing, even if it is not yet visible. And as you wait, let me remind you of the gift of my presence. I am with you in every moment, when the sun rises and paints the sky with its beauty, when the night falls and silence settles around you. I am there. When you cry out in frustration or sit in quiet surrender, I am there. You don't have to strive to reach me or prove yourself worthy of my love. I am already here, surrounding you, holding you, loving you with a love that never fails. My peace is yours, beloved. It is not the fleeting kind that depends on circumstances but the deep, abiding peace that comes from knowing I am in control. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid, John 14:27. Let this peace guard your heart and mind as you continue forward. Keep your eyes on me, my child. Don't let the noise of the world or the weight of your worries pull you away from my truth. Keep coming to me, bringing your fears, your doubts, your questions. I welcome them all, for I delight in drawing near to you. In your weakness, I am strong, and my grace is sufficient for you. Let me carry what you were never meant to bear on your own. The horizon may still seem far off, but it is drawing closer with every step you take. Keep moving forward, even if your pace feels slow. Every step is progress, and I am walking with you, matching your stride. I am your strength when you have none. I am your light when the path seems dark. And I am your promise that joy is coming. Do not lose hope, dear one. We are not finished. The dawn is breaking, and you are drawing nearer to it with each passing moment. Trust me, for I am faithful, and I will bring to completion the good work I have begun in you. My beloved child. You have walked this far, through shadows and valleys, through questions and uncertainties. Do you feel it now? The air is changing, the light growing nearer. Though the journey has been long and the road uneven, every step has brought you closer to the fulfillment of promises I've made to you. You may not have seen the answers unfold just yet, but know that they are coming, perfectly timed and prepared for you. The trials that have shaped you were never meant to break you but to strengthen and refine you. Like gold in the fire, you are being purified, each hardship stripping away what is not eternal, leaving only what is true, noble, and filled with my light. You may have questioned my plan during the hardest moments, but even in those doubts, I saw your heart. I saw your longing to trust, your desire to hold on, even when it felt like you were barely holding on at all. And I tell you now, you have never been closer to me than in those moments when you whispered my name through your tears. Let go of the weight of fear, the burden of control you were never meant to carry. My child, I am the one who carries you. Every burden you surrender to me becomes lighter, every care you place in my hands finds its resolution in my perfect time. Cast all your anxiety on me, because I care for you, 1 Peter 5:7. I have been with you in every storm, steadying your steps, even when you felt you were sinking. As this chapter of your journey begins to shift, remember this: my love for you has never wavered. My plans for you have not changed. They remain good, full of hope and a future brighter than you can imagine. Jeremiah 29:11. But, beloved, do not rush ahead of me. Trust the pace I have set for your life. There is a rhythm to my work, a divine timing that brings everything together in its perfect season. Let patience guide your heart now. The seed that has been growing beneath the soil of your life is about to break forth. The harvest is near, but the roots had to grow deep first. Every moment of waiting has prepared you for what is to come. Do not despise the waiting, it has been sacred. It has allowed you to learn the strength of trust, the beauty of hope, and the depth of my faithfulness. As you continue forward, let gratitude and joy be your companions. Even when the answers are incomplete, even when the picture is unfinished, there is always something to give thanks for. Gratitude has a way of opening your eyes to my presence, of reminding you that you are never alone. In everything, give thanks, for this is my will for you in Christ Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. And now, as you prepare to step into the next part of your journey, carry this wisdom in your heart. Life will always bring its share of uncertainties, but you are not called to face them alone. You walk with me, the Creator of all things, the one who holds time, space, and eternity in my hands. Rest in the truth that you are loved beyond comprehension, guided by a hand that will never let you go. Take each step forward with faith, knowing that the best is yet to come. You are my masterpiece, my beloved, and I will complete the good work I began in you. Trust in my promises, lean into my peace, and remember this always: no matter how uncertain life may feel, you are forever safe in my love. The dawn is breaking, and with it comes new mercies, new joys, and the fulfillment of all that I have prepared for you. Walk forward in hope, my child, for I am with you, now and always.